Today we have very important news. The excitement doesn't stop here in Glasgow. We have information about Rangers preparing to make an offer for a £5 million transfer. There's also bad news for Lawrence. Rangers are in the running to sign an exciting £12 million star. Additionally, Chris Boyd is totally wrong with his Rangers comments as the Lawrence Shankland claim is made. Lastly, a Rangers representative jets out to Madrid today, and a game-changing move could be on. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stick around until the end so you don't miss any of the nitty-gritty details. Rangers are still on the lookout for a new striker, and it looks like we might have our eyes set on a lad from Rapid Bucharest. Philippe Clément's made it clear that our squad needs a bit more firepower after we drew a blank against Hearts in our Premiership opener. Now Danilo's not quite match fit, and Cyril Desires hasn't really convinced the fans that he's our main man up front. We've been linked with Hearts' Lawrence Shankland in recent windows, but it seems Clement might be looking further afield. Enter Albian Rrahmani, a hot prospect who's been banging in the goals for Rapid Bucharest. Rrahmani's been quite the in-demand player this summer, with his Romanian club slapping a £5 million price tag on him. Teams from all over Europe are interested, and according to ProSport, Rangers are preparing to make an offer for the 23-year-old Kosovo international. Clement's keen to bolster our attacking options, especially with Ianis Hagi no longer in his plans and Sam Lammers already off to Dutch side FC Twente. Rrahmani's stats are pretty impressive: 19 goals and 5 assists in 30 games. No wonder he's caught the eye of our scouting team. Rapid's club chief Victor Angelescu recently seemed confident that Rrahmani would stay put until winter. He told Digisport, "As far as I know, he is fit for the next game." It is correct that it was not the same Rrahmani, but I do not agree that he is only thinking about the transfer. We had a chat and he knows 95% he won't be leaving this summer. It's okay. He's at peace with the idea. I don't think he's thinking about leaving anymore. But here's the twist. Rapid have apparently decided to lower their asking price by around €2 million. Rrahmani, who's under contract until 2026, could be a bargain now, and Rapid are looking to make a tidy profit after just a year of snapping him up from FC Balkani. Our start to the Scottish Premiership season was a bit of a damp squib, wasn't it? A 0-0 draw against Hearts, and only one new face in the starting 18th, Connor Barron. Philippe Clement didn't have new centre-back Robin Proper available, and although Vaclav Cerny made a cameo from the bench, Jefte didn't even get a sniff. But here's where it gets interesting. We're still in the market for new signings, and one potential deal could spell trouble for Tom Lawrence. According to The Athletic, we're in the running to sign Liverpool's young midfield dynamo, Bobby Clark, on loan. Leeds United, Sheffield United, Norwich City, and Coventry City are also sniffing around, while RB Salzburg had a cheeky £6 million offer knocked back. Liverpool values the lad at £12 million. Now this is where things get a bit sticky for Lawrence. With Todd Cantwell handing in a transfer request and missing out on the squad, Lawrence had a golden chance to shine against Hearts, but he didn't quite hit the mark. No goals, no assists, and only one chance created. He also fluffed 3 of his 4 dribble attempts and lost 11 out of 15 duels. Ouch. Last season, Lawrence managed just 2 goals and 3 assists in 23 league games. Not exactly setting the world on fire, is he? Meanwhile, Bobby Clark, described as exciting by reporter Lee Ryder, has shown real promise. He's got the knack for scoring and creating goals from midfield, even bagging a goal and an assist in 2 Europa League games last season. If we do land Clark and he brings his Liverpool Academy form with him, Lawrence might find his spot under serious threat. Cantwell might be on his way out, but that doesn't mean Lawrence has a free run at the number 10 role. Clark could be the spark we need in midfield, and that might leave Lawrence playing second fiddle for most of the season. Let's see if Clement can pull off this signing and give us the firepower we need. Chris Boyd's at it again. This time he's got a few folks scratching their heads with his latest comments about Lawrence Shankland and Cyril Desires. During a live chat on Sky Sports on the 3rd of August, Boyd wasn't entirely convinced that Shankland would be a clear upgrade over Desires. Bold move, Chris, bold move. When asked if Shankland would be an improvement, Boyd said, "I don't know. In terms of finishing, yes. But for £3 million, there are other areas of the Rangers squad where the money can be spent. If he comes to Rangers, there will be a lot more counter-attacking football. and I don't think that suits him. He needs balls in and around the box. Now, let's break this down. Strikers can have their dry spells, we all know that. But Shankland's goal-scoring ability is like second nature. Over the past 2 Scottish Premiership seasons, he's bagged 24 league goals for Hearts. That's 48 in total. Desires, on the other hand, managed only 16. Sure, numbers don't always tell the whole story, but in this case, the eye test doesn't lie. Desires tends to wait for the right moment to strike and takes it when it comes. Shankland, though, is a grafter. He's chasing every loose ball and always up for a challenge. Most importantly, he'll convert that one big chance that comes his way, something Desires often struggles with. There's a lot of chatter about Shankland's future right now. Sure, opinions are divided, but given the quality Rangers have up front compared to Hearts, it seems inevitable that Shankland would be scoring goals for fun at Ibrox. So, to suggest Shankland wouldn't be an upgrade on Desires? Well, that's just wide of the mark, Chris. Let's see how this one plays out, but I'd bet on Shankland lighting up the pitch if he joins us. Rangers are jetting off to Madrid today, the 5th of August, for the big transfer room summit. According to Glasgow World, this is a prime chance for us to accelerate our transfer business and maybe even land a game-changing deal. Now, what's all this about? Well, transfer room is like speed dating for football clubs and agents. The CEO, Jonas Ankerson, says it's the perfect opportunity to cram weeks' worth of transfer talks into one day. Imagine all those handshakes, potentially sealing some major deals on the spot. It's a bit like the football version of a busy marketplace. Philippe Clément's got his hands full this summer trying to rebuild our squad. After that rather uninspiring 0-0 draw with Hearts on the opening day of the Scottish Premiership season, it's clear we've still got a lot of work to do if we're going to give Celtic a proper run for their money. We've been operating on a shoestring budget with players like Connor Goldson, Kemar Roof, Borna Barisic, and John Lundstrom moving on to free up some funds. There were even rumors about Clement's future, but those were put to bed when he signed a new deal to stay at Ibrox until 2028. But let's get back to Madrid. Over 800 clubs from 100 leagues in 60 different countries, along with 500 trusted agencies, will be at the summit. It's a massive networking event, and the perfect place for us to find new talent and offload players who don't fit into Clement's plans. We can't afford to waste any time. Celtic kicked off their campaign with a thumping 4-0 win over Kilmarnock, so we're already playing catch-up. A successful trip to Madrid could give us the firepower we desperately need. So fingers crossed that our representative can work some magic and bring back some promising deals. Here's hoping for a fruitful trip and some exciting new signings to bolster our squad. I'll be back with more bombastic and exclusive Rangers news at any moment. If you don't want to miss any, just hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, all right? We are the people.